Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Castellin if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back to another hair video. The mini twists have been in for a few days and I'm now ready to start styling. And if you're the kind of person who finds yourself wearing your hair always like this because your edges look like this, you are not alone. The braiding aunties have dragged me by my edges for years and now my edges are all thinned out. And I know this can be a bit discouraging when it comes to styling your hair, but I have a few tips and tricks that I use. Before we get into that, I'm just going to be using some dry shampoo to freshen up the twists. You can use dry shampoo if you have protective styles in like braids, twists, any of that. I just find it really nice when it comes to keeping your hair refreshed, especially for these hairstyles that you're going to be keeping in for a long time. So in this video I'm just going to be showing you a couple of quick, like literally 5-minute easy hairstyles that I like to put on. Just something quick, simple and easy that can help you diversify your look throughout the week. Now back to the missing edges. Honestly, we don't even have enough time to get into it, but this is from years of damage. I only started taking care of my own hair in recent years, and even though we have very thin edges, we still have to lay them down. Just applying a little bit of gel and laying down those flyaways will help to make the styles look a bit more neat. I know a lot of people like saying that East African ladies have very big foreheads, but honestly guys, is it genetic or is it from those tight hairstyles that the African aunties are always putting on us? Because if it's not an instant facelift, is your hair even done yet? But that's a whole different topic for another day, because if I start talking about it, the first hairstyle is a simple half up, half down using these crocodile clips or claw clips. I find them really convenient for styling the hair. I used to leave out the front 2 or 3 pieces of my hair when I'm holding my hair back, and as you can see, it does nothing for the thin edges. So what I found works better is if you take down the hair closer to the temple and the sides of your face, you'll get a much better coverage, especially if you have thin edges like mine. So after taking down a few pieces from the sides, I'm just going to twist up the remaining pieces and hold it down with the claw clip, and that style is as easy as that. Fluff it out and this is the result. Very simple, very cutesy, and also taking out the hair from the sides prevent it from being all over your eyes and your face. While I still have the claw clip in hand, I'm just going to take up the rest of my hair and bring it up to a messy bun using the same claw clip. So once I have all the hair pulled up, I'm just going to quickly arrange it. A messy bun is another simple style that I will always live by, and just 2 seconds later you have a whole different hairstyle. And I love this one, especially if I want to keep the hair out of my neck. Sometimes it can get a bit irritating. Simple, nice, cute. Although I'm running through these styles pretty fast, you can still take your time and make it as neat as possible. And the next style I'm going for is space buns. I may be old, but I'm very young at heart. The inner child in me lives and thrives, and space buns is something that I also like doing a lot. So still leaving the hair of the temple on the sides of your face out, and then I'm just going to do half up with the space buns and the rest of the hair hanging low. Yet another simple, very simple looking style. If you're the kind of person who doesn't mind having hair all over your face and you don't want to go for the space buns, you can still do the half up, half down style, but instead of a space bun, you can go for a singular bun. So in this case, I'm just leaving out a bit more hair than before. So in this case, you might have to fight your hair the whole day pulling it out of your face, but I still think this style is also cute. So you can do this with a half up bun, or you can just do a full on bun. I went half up, half down. Honestly, half up, half down is part of my personality. I really like doing my hairstyles like that. For For style number 5, I'm just going to be doing some simple flat twists. So all I did was divide my hair into 2, and then starting with the 2 sections, just twisted back, grabbing a little bit more of the braids every time until I got all the way to the back and secured that with the scrunchie. And I did the same for the other side. Me particularly, honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this style. I just think the way my head is shaped, but I'm just adding it here if you want a bit of more versatility in your looks, you know, something different for each day of the week. So once I got to the end of the second flat twist, I just did the same, secured it with a scrunchie, and then I twisted both of the hanging braids together and folded them back. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn around to show you how the back looks like. I bet it wasn't that great either, considering how quickly I was doing this. But yeah, that's another simple style that you can try out. The headscarves have entered the chart. I love me a good headscarf moment. Headscarves just solve everything. If your hair is getting a bit older and you're not ready to take it out, headscarf. If you just want an extra accessory besides your earring and your jewelry, headscarf. So for this one, I'm just tying it over the top half of my head, and then I'm taking the 2 hanging pieces on the ends and twisting them together and just wrapping that around my head and tucking it until it fits snug and perfect, and it's as simple as that. No. Another way to tie the headscarf, especially if you want the hair to be all out of your way, out of your neck, out of your face, I just brought all the hair up, and then I took a little bit of hair from the front and tucked it to the side, and this is going to be peeking out from the front of the headscarf. I'm just using the scrunchie temporarily to keep my hair up while I tie the headscarf. So I'm bringing the head wrap from the back and then tying it over the top of my head, leaving the little bit of hair out, and depending on the length of your scarf, you might need to wrap it back again just to fold the ends so that it doesn't peek out. I took out the scrunchie and then just started arranging the hair into, again, another messy bun, although you can take your time and make it into a neat bun. My bun is off to the side, it's not centered. You can also make it in the center, or you can even put it on the other side. And for the hair that's peeking out, in case you don't want it just hanging out, you can just fold it into the scarf and have a cute side swoop moment. I really like using head wraps. I have them in different colors, different designs. It just adds an extra element to your outfit, to your entire ensemble. And in most places where I go, it's usually a conversation starter. So I added one more head wrap look, and this is something that I would do when my hairstyle has been in for a while and it's in its final kicking stages. So I'm just going to be covering everything up. I just used a pin to hold the side swoop to the side, and this is for the little bit of hair that will be peeking out. And then I'm going to be using this jersey fabric scarf. I like it because it's stretchy, so it's easy to manipulate to make it cover the shape of my head or whatever style that I have underneath. Unfortunately, I used a white scarf. I did not factor that in when I was planning for this video because it's getting washed out into the background, but I hope you kind of get the idea. I just twisted together the little bit of fabric that was left and formed that into a knot on the top of my head, and that's it. Another cute head wrap moment. There are many more ways that you can style your braids, your mini twists, even dreadlocks, but those are just a few that I have at the moment. Let me know if you'd be interested to try any of those styles out. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.